Welcome to the Orange City Literature Festival Book Review Podcast. I'm Munazanjum Faruqi and I'm excited to introduce this new segment featuring book reviews from the students of Nagpur. This is our 6th year and what better way to celebrate than by giving students a voice. Present here with us today is Samyak Bodade from GH Raisoni Public School, Nagpur. Welcome Samyak. Samyak, you've chosen Naruto the manga series as your book. What is it about the book that you love the most?
The part of the Naruto manga is the bond of Naruto and Sasuke. There are mentors of them like Jiraiya, Kakashi. I like them most, and there is Itachi, my all-time favorite character.
And can you briefly tell us what the story is about? What does Naruto do in this story?
The Naruto is a young ninja with never give up attitude and determined to become the Hokage. Hokage means the leader of this village.
Now, in this manga series, there are many villages, right? There is Hidden Leaf, there is Hidden Sand. Now, if you were a character in this manga, which village would you want to be in, apart from the Hidden Leaf?
If I would be the part of any village except the Leaf village, I would be the part of Sand village because I love Gaara.
Gaara. Now, as we talk about Gaara, what is it about Gaara that you like the most? Because as we see in one of the arcs, there is animosity between Gaara and Naruto in the Chunin exams. So what do you think about it?
At the end, Sasuke leaves the village for wrong path, evilness, but the Gaara, when Gaara met the Naruto introduced the right path to the Gaara, then the Naruto and Gaara becomes the friends.
They become friends with each other, and you know there are many teams in this series, and each team is assigned a different teacher. Who is your favorite team and which teacher is your favorite?
My favorite team is Kakashi, Team 7, whose leader is Naruto. And if I would be choose a sensei, it always be Jiraiya sensei, because Jiraiya is wandering here and there, and with the Jiraiya there is no shortage of laughter.
True that. Now, as we know that Naruto is a Jinchuriki, as in he is a vessel for the nine-tailed beast. When you first heard about it, when you read about it in the manga, what did that make you feel? Because he's ostracized by the village people do not even acknowledge him. How did that make you feel?
The village people were not accepted him, but because of the nine-tailed Kurama sealed inside him. But when the Naruto defeated the pain, all the people of the village accepted him and love him a lot.
And there are many different arcs in this story. Which arc is your favorite?
The arc which my favorite is when the Sasuke is in the village and Team 7 visit do the challenges, missions. The missions I like is Zabuza's mission, in which they save the bodybuilder.
So Zabuza is also one of the 7 hidden swordsmen. So when you watch that episode, there is also the part where Sasuke saves Naruto. So what were your feelings about that when you read it?
I was too emotional because when the Haku, that boy, attacks the Naruto, the Sasuke comes in front of it and tells the Naruto, please become the Hokage and complete your dream. That was very emotional for me.
And there are also many different clans in this story, right? And they also have something known as Kekkei Genkai. Could you explain to us what that is?
The different clans have different Kekkei Genkai. The Kekkei Genkai means the relation of blood to blood, which passes to generation, like the Uchiha clan. Uchiha clan has the Kekkei Genkai of Sharingan, and the Hyuga clan has Kekkei Genkai of Byakugan. Such blood to blood lines is called as Kekkei Genkai.
And who is the funniest character according to you in the story?
The funniest character, there might be 2, because the Jiraiya and the Naruto.
And why is that? Any particular incident that you remember from reading?
Because the Jiraiya was a pervy sage, Naruto called him as a pervy sage, and he was wandering here and here and watching girls.
That's all. And is there any character in the story, in the whole story, that you didn't like?
The part which I didn't like is Sasuke leaving the village for the power. The Sasuke wanted the power to defeat his brother and restore his Uchiha clan, but his path was path of evilness. That part I didn't like.
True. One should not, even despite wanting to achieve, one should never wander onto the wrong path. True that. Now, one particular lesson that you learned from the whole series, what is that one lesson?
The particular thing I learned from the story is that we should sacrifice like Itachi for his village. Jiraiya also have a lot of love for his village and Naruto, but at the end he got killed by the pain. And one thing like Naruto is a never give up attitude and determination to become the Hokage. He was very determined and focused on his goals, which help us to achieve our goals.
True, very well said. Now, there is one particular character that is Kabuto. He is involved in a lot of things and he's always the one who is behind, any sort of evil. When you read about his character, did you dislike him at an instant, or do you think that he has hope to have a character development arc?
No, he is always a bad character because he worked under the Orochimaru, and Orochimaru was trying to destroy the Leaf Village.
Now, there are many villains as we see in this series. So, what is your opinion about them, and who is the villain that you would, don't like at all?
In the Naruto series, there are not villains, there are broken heroes like Obito and Madara. Their intention was right, but their path was wrong. They chose the path of evilness. In the case of Kabuto, and he was totally wrong, because at the end, the Orochimaru becomes good and supports the Leaf Village, but Kabuto didn't.
True. So they do have a character development arc, and they do realize their mistakes. Now, if you could recommend this series to a friend, would you do so?
Yes, definitely I will recommend this series to my friends, because the story can tell them to determine to their goals and how to sacrifice, how to love your village. It really loves me, and about friendship also it tells.
True that. Now, Jiraiya as his teacher of Naruto, they have a very special and a strong bond. Do you think that having a teacher or a mentor in your life is very important?
Yes, having a mentor like a Jiraiya is very important in our life, because not only the jutsus and not only the ninja techniques, except the ninja techniques, the Jiraiya teaches life lessons, which are very important for us.
And you mentioned jutsus. If you could learn one jutsu, which jutsu would it be?
If I can learn a one jutsu, it definitely be the Rasengan or Sage Jutsu, because if I learn the Rasengan, there are variations of Rasengans which help me in the fights, and the Sage Jutsu is the A rank mission jutsu.
Can you tell us what Rasengan and Sage Jutsu is?
The Rasengan is a jutsu in which you have to focus your chakra on your hand and rotate in alternate directions, forming a ball-like structure. This jutsu is known as the A rank jutsu. And if we talk about the Sage Jutsu is divided into 3 categories. The first category is wood release sage mode, then is toad sage mode and snake sage mode. If I would learn one sage mode, it would be wood sage mode.
Why would you want to learn wood sage mode?
Because the wood sage mode help us many ways, because the wood sage mode has 1000 hands, which is helpful in battles, and only one character is able to achieve or pursue this sage mode, which is Hashirama Senju.
And if you could rate this manga series out of 5, what would you rate it?
I would definitely rate this story 5 out of 5 solid, because this story is amazing. When I started reading, I was thinking that this story would never help me, because this was gifted by my parents. But at the end, when I complete the series, I was very happy, and I want to buy a new book which is called as Boruto, that I will read also.
So Boruto is the continuation of Naruto.
Next generation of Naruto.
Okay, thank you so much, Samyak, for being here with us. It was a really fun and engaging conversation to speak about Naruto with you. Thank you so much to audience for tuning in. Mark your calendars for November 22nd, 23rd and 24th for the 6th edition of Orange City Literature Festival happening at Chitnavis Center. Meet over 100 plus authors from across India and dive into 3 days filled with books, discussion and inspiration. Don't miss it. Thank you for tuning in, and join us in our next episode to hear more reviews from our city's budding book lovers. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.